don't have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken. But you take the time away to clear your head out. But I had so much to say, and you let me get away still. Well, I still cry, I won't lie, but you'll never know.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I just got home from clinic. Hello. Welcome to this week's vlog. It is Wednesday and it's in the afternoon. I'm sorry that I'm starting the vlog halfway through the week, but here we are. I need to take this hoodie off because it is too hot. Hello. Hey, what's up? Welcome to another vlog. I'm in a good mood. Not that I'm not in a good mood usually, but I can't complain as of right now. I only had afternoon clinic today, which was very nice. So I had the whole morning to focus on wellness, as you saw, but I did do some pre-charting. Pre-charting is probably the best thing that I do for my future self. I feel like everything that I do in life is me looking out for future Rachel. And then in that, future Rachel and current Rachel, they're always taken care of because my prior me was looking out for current me, and then current me is looking out for future me. So you're always taken care of by yourself. And so pre-charting is one of the things that I do to take care of future Rachel, clinic version of Rachel. Anyway, so I did some of that this morning along with my wellness, and I feel good. Patrick and I have been working out together, you guys. Patrick, I don't know. I'm going to ask him if I can put this in the vlog, but he essentially has never worked out hardly ever in his life. And he's on his wellness workout journey as well. And I'm so proud of him. He is exercising with me every single day. And I am so proud of him because it is very hard to start a new habit and to keep that habit going, like to actually have it a habit. It's very difficult. And I'm very proud of him for being open to exercising. It was his own decision. I did not force him. That's how the day went so far. Clinic patients that I saw today, a variety of OB and GYN stuff. A brief little education moment at the beginning of this vlog because I did do a colposcopy today with biopsies, which I've done plenty in the past, but this one I just felt very good about because I just did a good job. I didn't take too much, didn't take too little. What the heck is a colposcopy? You have to know what a pap smear is to know what a colposcopy is. So let's go back and do a little brief education session. What's a pap smear? Why do we get them? We're taking a little sample of the cells of the cervix, figuring out if they're abnormal or they're normal. Females get their pap smears at age 21, typically. If you have HIV or there's other circumstances where you might need to get it earlier in life. But typically at age 21 is when you start getting them, and then you get them every 3 years if they're normal. But if they're abnormal, then we have to go down this whole other algorithm. And then once you turn 30, then things start to change because we're not just looking at the cells under a microscope and not us, but pathology. Also testing to see if there's HPV present, and then testing for the type of HPV present. There are high risk and low risk strains of HPV, and we're testing to see if there's high risk strains there because those are known to cause cervical cancer. You can also get vaginal, vulvar cancer with the presence of HPV. So we want to make sure it's not there. Yes, sometimes we have to do this like reflux of HPV earlier, but I'm not going to get into all that because it's so much. Essentially, if you have an abnormal pap smear, sometimes you need a colposcopy, and that's the next step in your evaluation, especially after age 30. Like you will need a colposcopy after that, and that's when we look at the cervix with this microscope, and it's like this interesting little thing, but it's a microscope, and we can like see a very high resolution image of the cervix through the microscope. Then we swab it with acetic acid or vinegar. You can also use Lugol's solution. We used acetic acid today, so if there are abnormal cells, they turn white, and then you biopsy that. And so that's what I did today, and just went well because there's been cases where I've taken too much of the biopsy and then there's a lot of bleeding. But today it actually went very well, and I'm proud of myself, and I moved with efficiency, and which is great for the flow of clinic, but most importantly for the patient. They don't have to be with their legs apart with the speculum there for so long, and that's uncomfortable. Anyways, that's my little spiel. I'm gonna make some dinner and then I think sit outside on the patio because it's really nice out and I want some sun. Too many chicken nuggets. Way too many. On Instagram today, I shared my new journal. Well, I did an unboxing. I got a Luis Carmen notebook and it was not cheap. Let me just say that. I have been very good about not buying a bunch of things that I don't need. She is so stunning. This is the back. And I got my name or my initials, RS, stamped right there. And then I actually put these charms on myself. These are like old Tiffany necklaces that I had, and I don't wear them. So I just took the charms off and made them little journal charms. You open her up. This is the portfolio that I got. It's just in this really gorgeous brown leather. This is vegan leather, by the way. And then I have my little planner. I will link this down below. I got these from Amazon. Flip more. This is just like a dotted journal. Next journal is just like journaling. I don't know if you can hear Patrick playing piano. Hold on one second. It's amazing. He occasionally breaks out in song, kind of like a bird. Like if a bird just wants to start singing and just at the top of the tree, just belting it out. It's beautiful bird song. That's what Patrick occasionally does, and it is incredible. I got a 20-pound weighted vest. It is so heavy. Let me get strapped in here. It's pretty heavy. This is the 360. I got it off of Amazon. I wanted a weighted vest so I could walk on a treadmill and do that. I have like 1 pound weights that I put around my ankles on the treadmill. It's not nearly enough. Good job. You're so good, so smart. I just want to download your brain abilities into mine so I can play like that.
Beta kids. Kids will be a downloaded brain.
Yes. Me voy a caminar y cuando caminar me voy a... I don't know how to say watch. Me voy a mirar mis videos de YouTube. There's my Spanish. I don't know. I get a little shy. Pero cuando estoy en el hospital, yo hablo mucho español. Pero en mi vida normal, cuando no estoy trabajando, no hablo mucho español. This vest was a great purchase, and I will be keeping and using it over and over and over and over. You can't tell that I'm sweating, but I am sweating. I'm dripping sweat. I'll link it down below if you're interested. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just woke up. It's like noon. It's 1 o'clock. I worked a 24-hour shift last night. I haven't talked to you simply because, quite frankly, I had quite the horrible day on labor and delivery on Friday. One of the worst things that can happen in the field of obstetrics happened. I don't want to go into detail of it, but you can only imagine what I had to do on Friday. These emotional things happen that are so impactful and horrible and sad, and you as a person, aside from the patient, you're both experiencing it so deeply. And of course, you less than the patient and what they're going through. But as a provider, we care so much, and to also go through that with them, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, that's over and you move on, you go into the next room and you have to just zip it together completely. And that's part of the job, but it is not easy. Anyways, so yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to be positive, and I don't know. I'm trying to flip my day around, my 1 day off this week. Love that for me. Trying to flip it around to be positive, but I'm just feeling kind of crappy right now. And then to top it all off, the videos that I work so very hard on to produce that you guys are watching right now, they just haven't been doing well the last few weeks, and it's so bummy because I work so hard on them, and then you're like, yeah, I think this is a good video. I think people will watch it, and nobody watches. And I'm just like, why do I even exist on the internet anymore? Because no one cares what I do. Anyways, that's just the life of social media and posting on social media. I know it's not about the numbers, and I've been doing this game for a long time, and sometimes you do great and sometimes you don't do great, but it always just hurts a little when you're like, gosh, I dedicated so much time to edit this video and have this concept and all these things, and no one watches it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go now. I saved one of my pasta jars so I can use this as a new coffee cup. And it's perfect because you got the lid, you got it all. You can shake. I have a collagen creamer here that I put in. Then I have my Naked Whey protein. This is unflavored. And finally, I have my Chobani sweet cream coffee creamer. I love this stuff. Then I'm gonna just dump this over, put some ice and shake. Excellent.